Today on Ballistic BBQ, it's hump day. I'm going to be smoking up a Brahman hump on my Lone Star Grillz offset cabinet smoker. Let's get going. So this is what I'm cooking up today. This is the hump off of the back of a Brahman breed of cattle. This is a popular cut in Brazil. They call it, I want to say, cupim in Brazil. Apologize if I mispronounce the word, but anyway, cupim I believe it is. I bought this, by the way, from Brahman Country Beef. And yeah, I'm excited. I've never eaten this before. Brahman is actually an American hybrid breed. It comes from two different strains that originated in India. And America, we've been breeding this line of cattle, this breed of cattle, since 1885, I want to say. And it's a first for me. I've seen these things. They look very mean. When I was a kid, we used to walk by this ranch on my way home from school, and I know they had a couple of Brahman bulls that we used to kind of antagonize and get them riled up, and that's my memory of these animals. But anyway, I guess the purpose that this hump serves on this animal, it's like the same as a camel's hump. So I'm excited. I don't know what to expect. I'm going to cook this like a brisket, and I'm hoping it's tender. It's very, very marbled. I'm hoping it doesn't take as long to cook as a brisket. Again, I'm not really sure, but I know as far as consuming this meat, it's supposed to be healthier than the standard kind of European breeds that we eat here in the United States. And I know it's supposed to be high in omega-6 and 3 fats, so we'll see. Anyway, let's start seasoning this. So for this cook, I'm using Postal Barbecue's Mad Cow Rub. And my buddy Jabin over at Postal Barbecue, a great guy, he sent me this to try out. So thank you, Jabin. Anyway, I'm going to start off with the bottom. You can see pretty lean piece of meat right here. A lot of fat. I didn't trim this. Again, not a whole lot of silver skin or anything going on, so we're just going to roll with it. I'm not using a binder. I won't be wrapping. All right, that looks good. Rub smells fantastic, Jabin. I'm sure it's going to taste really, really good. Still have a little ways to go on the smoker, so as soon as that pit's heated up, I'll meet you right over there. So as I said, today I'm cooking on the Lone Star Grillz offset cabinet. I have it preheated at 250 degrees Fahrenheit. We're burning hickory wood today. See, I'm going to get the probe just right here in the thickest part of the meat here. So I'm just going to keep it rolling. Again, I'm going to run it at 250. I don't plan on wrapping it, and we'll see what happens. Again, I'm not sure how long this cook is going to take. Hickory wood, 250 degrees. I'll keep you guys posted. As it looks dry, I'll spritz it with water. That's the game plan right now. So I'll keep you guys posted. It's been 2 hours now. Time to take a peek at this hump. Nice. And there we are. Crust is coming along nice. Good color. Let's get her back. So I'm just going to keep doing what we're doing. Right now, the internal temperature on that piece of meat is 125 degrees Fahrenheit. I'll give it another hour or so just to check to see where we are tenderness-wise. But I have a feeling we're probably going to be getting more into the brisket range as far as time, maybe. I don't know. This is the first time I've done this. Have I mentioned that? Anyway, I'll keep you guys posted. Hopefully it won't be a brisket length of time, but again, keep our fingers crossed. All right, we are at 5.5 hours, and I'm officially calling us in a stall right now. We're basically stuck at 175, and it's not moving. It hasn't moved in quite a while. So I'm making an executive decision to wrap. It's gorgeous though, doesn't it? Look at that beautiful color. Whatever I decide to wrap on a video, the wind kicks up. So lay that in there. All right. So the cook's been going good. Smoker, no complaints, it's running great. We hit 175 degrees and it just kind of stopped right there. So I let it go a bit and it's not moving. So that's why I made the decision to wrap. I just do not want this to turn into an all-day cooking affair. It's funny, when I first decided I was going to do this Brahman Hump, Cuban, I made a decision that I was just going to do it like a brisket. So I wasn't doing really any research on videos or any type of write-ups on this, because I didn't want those videos or anything to change my mind. Since I put this on though, I've been on YouTube and reading some recipes, and it seems like a very versatile cook. All over the board, people are doing what I'm doing, you know, kind of low and slows. They're staking these out and grilling them. They're cooking them on rotisseries, so, and roasting them to like medium rare. So I'm honestly glad I didn't watch stuff before, but now that I have, again, I think I'm on the right path, and wrapping it is a good decision. So I'm not going for any particular temperature. I just want it to feel, and I hope I get to that nice kind of brisket probe tender feeling. We'll see. Again, I'm winging this one. Anyway, again, I'll keep you guys posted. Okay, we're about 7.5 hours in, and this meat is what I'm going to call done. It's probing tender right now, right where I want it to be. For those who are curious, again, I'm cooking to tenderness, but it's at 192 right now. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pull it out of the pit. I'm going to vent it, and then I'm just going to loosely tin it with foil and let it rest for, I don't know, an hour and a half before I slice it. So fingers crossed. All right, here it is all rested up. Looks good, smells amazing. Now, one thing I noticed is that the grain, from watching the videos, the grain on these actually kind of goes straight up, like feathers out. So the people that I've seen cooking these are slicing it. I guess there's really no way of cutting it with the grain, or against the grain rather. So they're cutting it across. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it across, see how it looks. There it is. Nice. Yeah, you can, well, actually, you know, it's funny. The center of this, it is across the grain. It's just the top. I guess it kind of has these feathers of muscle strands coming up. Kind of weird. Anyway, let's give this a go here. Nice. This is the weirdest cross-section of meat I've ever seen. Look at that. Interesting, very interesting. Nice and tender. Let's see, I mean, there's definitely juice there. Let's give this a try. Wow. Wow, really good. Got a nice smoke ring there. Tastes like brisket. Very happy, very tender. This was actually less expensive than brisket. Stoked about that. My wife is off screen holding a sunshade so that I can, because the sun's at a really horrible angle right now. Here, Karen. Tell me what you think.
Oh, it's super tender.
Yeah, it's good, huh? Good. Anyway, I'm calling this a success. I'll have a link down below. Like I said, I bought this. It's not a sponsored video or anything. To Brahman Country Beef. That's the name of the website. And I was having a really difficult time finding other sources for this. I think there were some Australian stores selling it, or markets selling it. This is good. Wow. I'll also have a link down below for Postal Barbecue's rubs. This rub Jabin is awesome. I mean, really awesome. So it delivers. Anyway, thanks again for stopping by. If you're not subscribed, please hit that red subscribe button. Make sure you ring the notification bell and thumb it up if you liked the video. I hope you did. And if you are subscribed, make sure that you are subscribed, because YouTube is doing some nefarious things right now. See you on the next video. Cheers.